Hi, I'm Ellen at Blackfilm. Tune in to find out more about Blackfilm news, exclusives, and reviews. This week, I'm going to give a recap of the Oscars and Power Series finale. First up, I enjoyed watching the Oscars this year, and I think that has everything to do with Janelle Monáe's performance and the fact that she was joined by Billy Porter. Seeing those two on stage together was a significant moment because they opened up for the 92nd Academy Awards. I also loved seeing her on stage with dancers that were dressed as characters from Queen and Slim, from Dolomite Is My Name, and the movie Us. I think those three movies deserved a seat at the table, and so her including them in her performance was a statement, and a statement well made. I also, laughed a lot watching this year's Oscars, and that had everything to do with Steve Martin and Chris Rock. Chris Rock delivered as per usual, and one joke that sticks in my mind was Cynthia Erivo did such a good job in Harriet hiding black people that the Academy made her get rid of all the black nominees. Ouch. But truth does hurt. I also enjoyed Maya Rudolph and Kristen Wiig. I think they were comedy gold. I would have loved to see them host the Oscars instead of just announcing a category, but maybe next year we'll get lucky. My favorite wins of the night: Hair Love by Matthew A. Cherry, writer, director, producer, and former NFL pro, and producer Karen Rupert Tolliver. She said it best in her speech: representation matters in cartoons, and truly it does. When you think about it, as a kid, all you do is watch cartoons growing up, right, for the most part. And so being able to see positive portrayals of who you look like on TV is key. Another big win was for the best documentary feature, which went to the Obama-produced American Factory. Bravo. Parasite cleaned house. It was the South Korean film that was the first non-English film to win Best Picture at the Academy. It literally had the biggest cultural impact of the year, so I'm not surprised that it won all the accolades that it did. Last but not least, who made my best dress list? I think Cynthia Erivo, Janelle Monáe, and Regina King looked stunning. I think their gowns truly reflected who they are as black women: beautiful, bold, regal, unapologetic, and powerful. It was a pleasure to see them. Switching to Power, we finally found out who shot Ghost, and there was no big surprise there. I think we all kind of had a feeling it would be Tariq. I think all the previous episodes set it up that way. I did like the way the writing and the acting drove the point home in terms of Tariq's confliction of whether he should do it or not. I think Kanan showing up right at that pivotal moment was instrumental, and it really showed us, the audience, the impact that Kanan had on Tariq. Another scene that stuck out in my mind was the cemetery scene between Tasha and Ghost after he released her from their marriage and called her a chickenhead and told her that she would have never left the hood if it wasn't for him. That was hard to watch. I mean, the crestfallen look on Tasha's face was beyond heartbreaking. Next scene that was incredible to me was, Tasha having to take off her wig and her eyelashes once she got arrested after taking the rap for the murder that her son committed. That was hard to watch. I think all in all, I would give it a 5 out of a 5 because I thought the series finale was executed well. I thought that they tied up loose ends beautifully, and they gave us something to look forward to. They actually gave us a lot to look forward to. There are 3 spin-offs coming in addition to Power Book 2, which we already know about, and that's starring Mary J. Blige and Method Man, and now we know that Tasha and Tariq will be starring in the second spin-off. So Starz greenlit spin-offs 3, 4, and 5. 3 has to do with Raising Kanan. Power Book 4 has to do with Rashad Tate, and Power Book 5 has to do with Tommy Post New York. That ends my recap of the Oscars and the Power Series finale. I'm Ellen at Blackfilm. Tune in to find out more about Blackfilm news, exclusives, and reviews. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.